Welcome to Chapter 9, Chi-Square Test. This video shows how to process the chi-square test. You can watch the entire video or use the time slider to navigate directly to any time point. The chi-square test assesses the association between two categorical variables. Consider this example. Staff members are required to pass a 1-hour safety certification course. Each person can decide on the teaching method they prefer. They may opt to take the course in a classroom with a live instructor, or they can watch a pre-recorded tutorial video online. At the end of the session, each person is required to take a multiple-choice quiz and earn at least 80% to pass the course. Hence, this is pass-fail grading. Chi-square can determine if students in both groups, classroom and online, had the same pass rate, or if students in one group significantly outperformed the other. Suppose these are the results. 67.7% of the students who took the course in the classroom passed the course, whereas 45.9% of the students who took the course online passed. The chi-square also produces a p-value. If the p-value is less than or equal to 0.05, this suggests that the teaching method, classroom or online, is associated with the outcome, pass or fail. We would conclude that classroom and online had substantially different percentages of pass rates. If the p-value is greater than 0.05, this suggests that the teaching method, classroom or online, is not associated with the outcome, pass or fail. We would conclude that the classroom and online had about the same percentage of pass rates. The chi-square test has one pre-test criterion. There must be at least 5 entries per cell. If this criterion is not satisfied, proceed with the chi-square analysis and document this as a limitation. When we run the chi-square test, we'll see these figures in the cross-tabulation, and this will be the first thing that we'll check for. This example uses the data set ch09_demo. On the R Syntax Guide, go to page 10. In Packages, check ggplot2 and gmodels. To run the chi-square test with the cross-tabulation, copy this line of code to the console window. Change the file name to ch09demo here, and here. Then change independent variable to teaching method, and change the dependent variable to outcome. And press Enter. Here we see the chi-square cross-tabulation. This small table provides a guide to the cell contents of the larger table. This indicates that the first row in each cell contains the n, the number of entries in each cell. We see that 10 people who took the course in the classroom failed and 21 passed. We also see that 66 of the people who took the course online failed and 56 passed. This is a total of 153. Since all of these n's are at least 5, the pretest criterion is satisfied. Next, we'll go to row 3 in each cell to gather the percentages. We'll begin here. To convert this number to a percentage, multiply it by 100, or just move the decimal place 2 spaces to the right. This indicates that 32.3% of the people who took the course in the classroom failed, and 67.7% of the people who took the course in the classroom passed. Here we see that 54.1% of the people who took the course online failed, and 45.9% of the people who took the course online passed. Next, gather these percentages and assemble the table in a separate document. Also, pick up the p-value. Since the p-value is less than 0.05, this indicates that people who took the course in the classroom had a statistically significantly different pass rate compared to those who took the course online. If any of the cells had an n that's fewer than 5, it would be appropriate to document those details along with your results. To produce a bar chart of these results, copy this line of code to the console window. Change file name to ch09 demo. Then change independent variable to teaching method, and change dependent variable to outcome. And press enter. You can also produce a different version of the bar chart. Press the up arrow and exchange the variables. Enter outcome here and teaching method here. And press enter. Use whichever version of the bar chart that you feel is the clearest to understand. This concludes this video.